So before you start building a website or maybe your landing page, you need to have registered a domain name and a web hosting server where all your files and folders will be stored so that your website can be available on the World Wide Web. So let's get right into how to register a domain name and how to buy a hosting platform. I know as a newbie, it can be very tasking to pick the right web host to use for your server. So what I've done is that I've helped you to narrow down the top 10 best website hosting that you can choose from. But for me, I've always used Server for the simple reason the support is good, the space is also unlimited, and they also help with free website migration, plus the security is top notch and the speed. So that's why I've always used Server. So you simply click and it will load up. Then the next thing you want to do is to click on web hosting and then select cPanel. And then once that is done, click on buy now. From here, you would enter if you already have a domain, or you would click register new domain, and then from there you can continue and finish up with your registration. I already have an account, so I won't be going further. And if you have any issues, you can easily chat their support up to help you right here, to help you with the purchase. I believe now you have all the informations to log into your cPanel from your web host. So I'm going to be showing you how to install WordPress on your server, because we are going to be designing our website with WordPress. So how do you install WordPress on your server? Let's get right into it. So let's get into our cPanel and install WordPress. So like so, and then press login. So we head straight. This is your cPanel. You can get familiarized with it. There are a lot of things you can do here. So you head straight down to Softaculous. There are two ways to actually install WordPress. This one I'm showing you is the automatic way to install WordPress, and I'm going to do another video maybe much later to show you the manual way to install WordPress, just in case you don't have cPanel. So the next thing to do once you get here is to click on install. Then we begin the configuration. Now you want to remove this because we are not installing into a directory, and our version is the latest version. So the name of my blog, I'm going to give it tutorial step demo, and then description also I can give it tutorial step demo. Now I'm not doing multi-sites, and I'm not disabling cron because I might need that cron later on. So the next thing you want to do is to give your WordPress a login details. I'm going to give it let me give it tutorial demo, and then I could give it a password. So let's generate a password. So what you want to do is to keep this information on your notepad immediately so that you don't lose it. So I'm going to copy my username, paste it, and then I'm going to copy my password, and then I'm going to paste it. So you want to enter the email address you're going to be using. My own email is contact@tutorialstep.top. If you don't already have an email, you can create from your cPanel. So I'm going to be using this classic editor because I don't want to use the Gutenberg. Gutenberg sometimes make things look a little bit weird. I'm not comfortable with Gutenberg yet, so I'm going to use classic editor. But it's not important you must install classic editor if you're okay with Gutenberg, but as a starter you might want to stick with this. Then let's click on the advanced mode, and then change the name of our database. The reason why I'm changing the name of our database is so that we can easily recognize what database we used when next maybe we want to migrate or do something else. So let's change the name of that database. Don't forget I clicked on the advanced options, so I'm going to give it demo 1, and then I'm going to change the prefix from this to, I could call it tutorial step TTS or something, or just use a random word you're comfortable with. The reason for changing the table prefix is so that people don't easily guess the table prefix. Default table prefix for WordPress when you are installing through the manual way is WP, so you can always change it. I change my own to TTS. It says disable, nothing, no. Upgrade, auto upgrade, no. Just, you don't need all this. So let's go over what we've done again. Everything is okay. Okay, good, and then we click on install. So WordPress is installing now. So our WordPress has successfully been installed, and you can see the configuration right here. Here is our admin login, and here is our URL. So let's try and log in now to see how our configuration was done. Everything is okay, so let's copy and then paste, and then copy this and then paste. Okay, so here is our WordPress, and it has now been installed. So in fact right here you can easily find templates that you can use to build your own website by clicking on appearance and themes. Here are some free themes that you can use. You can click on add new. WordPress would actually show you some free themes that you can use. You see Astra, this one, that one, this. If you pick any one, for instance, you can start building almost immediately.
Thank you.